Hi, I'm Sheilaa Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. So this week started off with a really big deal. Yesterday was the first day of fall. The sun entered the sign of Libra, and it is also, or it was also, the autumnal equinox, meaning that the night and the day were equal. Now, as we proceed through the end of the year, the end of not only the calendar year, but of the celestial year, the days will get shorter and the nights will get longer. So, what does all of this mean? This is a time of new beginnings and new opportunities. And it's also, because the sun is in Libra, a very social time. This is really excellent. Get out into the world, meet new people, reacquaint yourself with old people, and opportunities and things. In other words, leave your somewhat isolated space, even though it feels safest. I'm not telling you to endanger yourself. Just take a step outside and experience a little bit more of life. So, today, Monday, big doings. Late tonight, the planet Venus, which is the planet that rules Libra and Taurus, and also rules healing. Venus rules relationships, it rules partnerships, it rules money. Venus rules balance and diplomacy. Venus, most importantly, rules value, especially self-value. So it has now gone into the very intense sign of Scorpio. When Venus enters Scorpio, things get more intense. They just do. Scorpio is a very intense sign. You get intense. Your feelings, you feel them more intensely. You express them more intensely. This is all fine, but be responsible to all of that intensity. Don't have your intensity create a situation that you have to clean up. So Venus represents many things, as I said before, including emotions and creativity. Venus, when it's in Scorpio, it demands that we go deep, and it demands that we look at ourselves and our situations from a perspective of pure honesty. Scorpio, unbeknownst to most people, is a planet of honesty. It has to have that, especially emotional honesty. And when Venus is in Scorpio, it demands the ultimate truth, and it demands that you ask yourself and answer honestly, where am I not fully being true to myself? How and where am I not fully being honest with myself? And, of course, it demands an honest, true answer. Venus in Scorpio is also a very passionate time. Be careful to watch your indulgences. Be careful to watch how your senses can take advantage of your more sensual state. Scorpio is very sensual. And make sure that you do need to indulge, even if it's only a little bit, in some things, because it's a passionate time. So some of the indulgences, maybe some chocolate, maybe that new pair of shoes, maybe a new romance. On Tuesday, Mercury, the planet of the intellect, the planet of communication, Mercury makes a harmonious, beneficial trine, like a triangle, aspect to the planet Uranus, which is the planet of uniqueness, divine insight, inventiveness, genius, and a little bit crazy. And we all need a little bit crazy in our lives from time to time. So Mercury will be making a really harmonious, smooth interaction with Uranus. This is a great thing because Mercury and Uranus are cousins in a sense. Uranus is the older, more mature, wiser cousin, and Mercury is doing its best to catch up. So when the family of Mercury and Uranus come together, it's a good time. Good things can happen. Insights, brilliance, and inspirations That's what they're encouraging you to do and a place they're encouraging you to come from. Think outside the box. Be willing to look and think outside the box. If you're a writer, Mercury, this is an excellent time to introduce the world to new ways of seeing this world and other worlds. Because Uranus, as I said, outside the box, so space or other dimensions. So think in terms of writing beyond what you're used to writing, even if you only do it for the joy of it. Wednesday, we have Mercury again showing up. Mercury, the intellect, communication. Mercury opposition Neptune. Mercury is here, opposite is Neptune. Whenever Neptune shows up, things are going to get hazy. Not things could get hazy, they're going to get hazy. Because that's the nature of Neptune. It rules many things, including spirituality and fog. It rules illusion, which is sometimes a great thing if you're a magician doing a trick, or the kind of illusion that has you believing in something that's not there. So whenever Neptune is involved, misunderstandings and miscommunications can affect your ability to see clearly. So we've got Mercury, how we think and communicate, opposition Neptune, the fog. Please hold off on making big commitments and signing important pieces of paper for a few days. So we're talking about on Wednesday this happens. If you can, wait until the following Monday. If you can, please. Everybody will be happier, especially you. On Wednesday, Mercury, again, how we communicate, is showing up in relationship to the planet Pluto. It's a trine. So there's another trine. Mercury trine. It's a harmonious, beneficial aspect. It's trine the planet of transformation, the planet of deep healing and deep honesty. So Mercury trine Pluto. Your intuition is at an all-time high. In fact, the world's intuition is at an all-time high. Please pay attention to your dreams. They have a message of some kind for you. And be careful how you speak to others. Mercury, words, how we speak to others. Pluto, sharp as a knife, hot as a burning coal. Be careful how you speak to others, because words, like knives, can be sharp and can cut deeply. So the next time we have something happening will be Thursday. Thursday, the planet Mercury, a lot of Mercury this week. Mercury, communication, how we communicate with others, how we communicate with ourselves. Mercury leaves the sign, its own sign of Virgo, and moves into the sign of Libra. So here, Mercury can tend to become indecisive. Please, if you feel indecisive, make a choice anyway. Don't stand there hemming and hawing, because you'll never get to an answer. You'll never get anything done. So when Mercury enters when Mercury enters Libra, balance of the mind is key. This is very important. It's not about trying to figure out what to do by standing on this side of the scale and then moving to the other side of the scale. Hint, the plates of the scale are not where things happen, not where the power lies. The power and the perspective lie in the fulcrum, which is always higher than the plates. And if you stand on the fulcrum, then your choice is automatically made. You know, you don't have to go back and forth. You don't have to hem and haw. So stand on a higher level, look, decide, move on. And then on Sunday, Mars is trine Saturn. Mars is how we get things done, how we take action. It's making a harmonious, beneficial aspect to the planet Saturn. Saturn is responsibility. Saturn is details. Saturn is thoroughness. Saturn is the rules. So this is a great time to consciously use the energies of action and forethought. Action and forethought together. So whatever you're planning to do, please think it through before you take any action. If you do, you won't have a reason to regret. If you don't, boy, talk about messy. So here's another thing. Action and forethought, Mars trine Saturn. Don't take things personally. It's not just happening to you. It's happening, and we're here for it. And as always, in a world where you can be anything, please be kind. Bye.